Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2019 Dispatches Adventure Ride route announcement. Jumping right into it, here we go. August 5th, we are going to depart Quebec City, making one big loop around the St Laurence Seaway, across Labrador, back through Northern Quebec, and into Quebec City again on the 15th. So 11 days and just over 5,000 kilometers. En route, we're going to be seeing the Gaspé Peninsula, which I didn't get to see on my last ride, so super excited about that. We're making our way down the east coast of New Brunswick, over to PEI, where we're going to be hooking up with the Rolling Barrage, which is Military Mining's other ride, which will be on their way west to Victoria. So the two rides come together there. Going to be awesome to have everybody in one spot for the night. Once we depart Charlottetown, we're heading up the Cabot Trail, catching the ferry to Port aux Basques, up the west coast of Newfoundland, and then we're into Labrador. Once you're in Labrador is when things get really interesting. Some of the things you might experience: snow in July, being chased by bears, and right off the bat, about 400 kilometers of loose gravel road between Port Hope Simpson and Happy Valley Goose Bay. Awesome part of the ride, love it, but it is a bit of a challenge. All right. After Happy Valley Goose Bay, we're going to make our way to Labrador City. We're going to pass the walled town of Fremont, and we're back onto about 300 kilometers of gravel road. Somewhere in the middle of that, we're going to pass an old mining town, Gagnon, and you can see the picture here. The only thing left of it, some curbs and sidewalks out in the middle of nowhere. So it's kind of an interesting thing to see. After that, we're onto this beast right here, Manic-Sank, which is part of the James Bay Power Project. Again, very impressive place to ride by. You know, there's KLR for scale. After that, we're back onto pavement, and there is a 200-kilometer stretch of two-lane that twists and turns all the way to Baie-Comeau. After 300 kilometers of gravel road, this is an awesome part of the ride. I cannot wait to get back on this stretch of highway. All right, after that, we leave Baie-Comeau, head up to Saguenay, and make our way back down to Quebec City. All told, just over 5,000 kilometers, lots of loose surface, 11 days. Some of these days are going to be 8 hours in the saddle, and that is why this ain't your granddaddy's poker run.
What have we got here? A comedian.
We are looking for some dedicated riders who are serious about getting out there and challenging themselves, and I'm going to tell you, I can't wait to do this ride again. It was amazing last year, and it's going to be a great experience to bring 20 riders along and do this again. Moving into the weekend, tomorrow I will be at the Toronto Spring Motorcycle Show along with Paul McGregor. Now, Paul is my co-pilot for this ride. He also came out and rode with me last year on the first day and last day of my trip around Canada. So the two of us are going to be there checking out some gear, talking to some folks. If you recognize us, come on up, say hello, don't be shy. I will be back next Friday with another announcement for the ride. And until then, keep well and talk to you next Friday.